Earned it. Call today.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala. Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Why don't you love me like I know you could?
All right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock, it is time for Ocala Magazine Radio. Kelli Hart is in the studio to inform us, delight us, entertain us, and maybe fool us. It is April Fool's Day.
It is.
I'm prepared, just in case you've got something to trick me with.
No, I don't.
I have my April Fool's guard over here.
I feel like anything that gets said today to anybody will just automatically be presumed to be some type of joke.
This is my device right here. It's called April Fool's guard.
Yeah?
Have you ever heard of this?
No, it looks like a level.
It's what it does. It shows if you're on the level.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you tell me something that's not on the level, it'll go.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the bubble go to the left.
I don't know.
Or to the right.
Then I won't try to fool you. No,
Have you been fooled yet today?
No.
No, not yet.
I did remind Lily on the way to school that it was April Fool's Day. So to take full advantage of that at 9 years old and tell her friends.
Oh, yeah.
A couple stories we collaborated was, one, I said, tell your friends, bring up the idea of summer camps and get talking about summer camps, and then say to them how you're not going to enroll in any summer camps locally because we're moving, that our family's moving.
Oh, that kind of April Fool's joke. Oh,
I
no.
know. So she's going to try to trick her friends into thinking that she's moving.
Oh, no.
And then there was some other one that involved the dog, but I forget exactly what that one was. But, maybe it'll work or not. Lily doesn't have a good poker face. The minute she starts to tell you something that's not true,
You'll know. They'll know.
Her whole face gives her away. So I don't know how well she'll do, but I encourage her to fool her friends. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Are you easily fooled?
I'm not easily fooled.
You're not easily fooled.
Well, I say that, but if you really look back at my life,
you don't really know.
I have been duped by plenty of people. So
we had some stories.
I am.
We had some stories this morning. We didn't know if they were true or not. I mean, they were Associated Press, Reuters, and I said to Robin, I said, I don't know if these are true or not.
Yeah, we probably one of the very best April Fool's jokes that I've ever pulled off. It was very early on in my relationship with my ex-husband. Because we weren't even married. And we just decided that we were going to call my parents and tell them that he had been arrested or something.
No.
Like he had gotten in a fight to defend me somewhere and was in jail, and I was freaking out. Well, at the time, we were sitting at Chili's just having lunch thinking it was really funny. And we called my parents. We didn't realize they were at Lowe's, which, sometimes in Lowe's you get spotty service. You can kind of hear what's being said and you can't. So my mom kind of heard me say, Clint's in jail or something along those lines. But then the call kept dropping. And so my parents just left their cart in Lowe's, went outside, got in the car to call me back to head that way. And then so come to find out we were just joking. My mom's like, I'm going to kill you guys. But we really had, I did a performance. It was so real. It was really real until they realized we were just at Chili's having lunch or something. So,
oh, man.
So since that time, I really can't get my mom because she doesn't believe anything I tell her on April Fool's Day.
April 1st. Well, that's you have to be on your guard.
Yeah. So I'm not a big practical joker. So, and not that I wouldn't want to be because I love the idea of practical jokes.
You like doing something silly, yeah.
Yeah, like I love that show Impractical Jokers on TV. Have you ever seen it?
No,
With these four guys and they're bugged and they go out into malls and shopping centers and places and they're telling the other guy things that he has to do and and they take turns doing this.
Gotcha,
and so and so some of them are hilarious. So I like the concept of jokes, but I'm just not. I'm the person that says, like two nuns walk into a bar. No, wait. It wasn't a bar, it was an airport. Oh, wait, it wasn't nuns. Just forget it. Like, that's me telling a joke. I'm very, very bad at telling jokes. So I'll have fun.
We had a guy on the radio, and he and his brother had teamed up to fool their mother, and the mother worked at the radio station. And so on the air, the brother calls up and is talking about the baby that the brother's wife is going to have. And the mother's listening to the radio going, what? Nobody told me she was pregnant. Nobody told me. So she goes all nuts at you, and then they say
Right.
April Fools.
April Fools, yeah. I've seen a couple things on Facebook already this morning. A couple, birth announcements, and you never know
Right.
whether or not to believe something like that. And, I also read something a few days ago that I had never considered, and that is, and, people are sensitive to certain things, but something that I read that really got me thinking was that when people joke about being, pregnant on April Fool's Day, that for women that can't conceive or maybe have, lost a child,
it becomes cruel.
It becomes a little
Yeah.
cruel. So, and I never really thought about that. So I guess it got me thinking.
Practical jokes can be cruel.
They can be cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really can. There's a lot of cruel things out there, and Facebook makes it easy to share. So, but yeah, so I encourage everybody to try. And
Do you remember when America Online was brand new?
I do remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they had an April 1st news story that life was discovered in the atmosphere on Jupiter.
I don't remember
And
that.
the life form was described similar to jellyfish, but instead of it being in water, they
Really?
float around in the air. Yeah, and it was a big story. And then on April 2nd, they said, "Sorry, that wasn't true."
Oh my gosh.
And all of a sudden, everybody, because back in those days, you had to pay. Remember for AOL?
Oh, that's right.
So everybody started canceling their thing, and they said, "Oh no, oh no."
That's
So,
that's when it backfires. I do like the idea. If you're gonna do an April Fool's joke, I do like the idea of running it all day and then the next day saying, "Oh, by the way," unless it's a situation where your parents are, scurrying to get to you in desperation,
and you
then
go
you
to
have
bed
to say,
that
"Whoa,
night?"
whoa." Yeah, I think that you should. I think you should
No,
carry
I
it
don't
out
think
as long as possible to have people really fooled. But yeah, we are at deadline today, so we're putting all of the magazine and everything to bed, and it will be out next week. So hopefully, if anyone calls and says it won't be a joke. Hopefully no one will get us, and because it's already a stressful time for us, so we
Right.
don't know what to believe half the time, anyways. We have some pretty.
Well, do you worry
busy-
about newsy things, or it depends? If it's a newsy thing, you weigh it whether to put it in the magazine or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, we really focus heavily on editorial. That's really important to us in the magazine, as much as important as our ads, because we sell readership. We want people to pick up the book
Right.
and enjoy what we're writing. And then, of
Right.
course, by doing so, they're seeing all of the ads that our clients are paying for. That's what makes it work. So we focus heavily on editorial. And we know that the Banner does a good job of delivering news stories. And so
Right,
we
right.
try
Plus, you're a
to-
monthly publication.
Right, we're a monthly publication. So unless something happens today that I can run back and write something up and print, tomorrow, it's kind of old news by the time it would come out. So what we do is we try to take things that are in the news, that are newsworthy, and figure out how can we create a story out of this. Is there something maybe within that news that is worthy of having a feature
Well, yeah,
story? So,
yeah.
and a lot of times it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
news like a new hotel going up. That would be newsworthy, I think, for a magazine.
Absolutely. And I mean, listen, the magazine appreciates what the paper.
Well, that thing with
what
Will
the paper
Ferrell though
does.
turned out to be fake, didn't it?
It did. It turned out to be fake, and it was really fun because I posted it and it got a lot of comments, and people were really excited, and
That would have been a good thing today.
it would have been a great thing today. But apparently, that same story has been used for several celebrities, and just the name of the city has changed, and it
Is
gets
that
people
right?
all excited. So nowadays, you don't really know what to believe, and so tabloids and
But see,
things
that
are
wouldn't
fun,
work.
but not what we do.
That wouldn't work in L.A. or New York. You couldn't say, "Oh, Will Ferrell's moving to L.A."
No,
They don't
because
care.
everyone already lives there and they don't care. Yeah, they don't care about that kind of stuff. So, but we do appreciate the newspaper. In fact, we use the Star Banner as one of our resources. I mean, we read the newspaper to see, hey, maybe a new business is coming to town, or somebody has done a really won an award or something amazing, and then we can follow up and kind of unfold those things, which makes it very nice. The April issue will be out next week, which we're looking forward to, because first we announce our Celebration of Nurses Award nominees. That was pretty long. So we're announcing all of them, and their photos will be in there, which is really nice because then it lets people know, hey, someone thought of you, and they really appreciate the hard work that you're doing and nominated you. And then it lets people know who is a contender for the awards that we'll give out on April 21st.
We are up against the break. Let's
Okay.
take that break. If you would like to call Kelly, the phone number is 622-9622. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine will mix with some clouds. We'll have a thunder shower in a couple of spots during the afternoon today. Warm with a high of 85 to 90. Partly cloudy and warm with a spotty thunderstorm near the coast during the evening tonight. Low of 67 to 73. Cloudy with a shower thunderstorm tomorrow. A high of 78 to 86. And then we get lower humidity on Sunday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
The Friends of Silver Springs Park presents the 9th Annual Silver Springs Bluegrass in the Park Festival. Join us Saturday, the 2nd, at the Pioneer Cracker Village from 11 to 5. Admission is just $15. Children under 6 free. With an adult, there'll be 5 great bluegrass groups playing, craft and food vendors, but no alcohol, coolers, or pets. So grab your chair, friends, and family, and come on out Saturday to Silver Springs Bluegrass in the Park. Call 352-472-2703 for more information.
Hey, there's Joe Reichel outside the window. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
All right, let's return to Kelli Hart.
Yeah, so we were talking about our nursing event. It's one of the big events that we started last year, and this is our second annual event, which will happen on Thursday, April 21st. And it's really all coming together, of course. And this year's theme is a circus theme. So we're going to have some stilt walkers and individuals that stack themselves on top of one another, and a big stage performance at the end with all kind of fun circus acts.
Do we have a lot of stilt walkers in Ocala? It seems like I see them a lot lately. Is there
I don't
something
know.
new?
I don't know if we have a lot of them in Ocala. I know that we use a company that will kind of contract out. So if there's something we're looking for, like last year's Polynesian theme, we contracted out, and they were right outside of town, and they just drove in for the evening. So
Have you ever done stilt walking?
I've never done stilt walking. No, I can't even roller skate. So you don't want to see me on stilts. I'm sure that it would not turn out well.
I bet I would fall over.
I would definitely fall over. Yeah, I would. I would definitely, or back. But either way, I'd fall forward or back. It'd be bad.
Walking through Walmart, and they were mopping the floor, and it looked like I could walk through it. They didn't have a sign that said I couldn't, and the guy says, "Be careful, it's wet." And I said, "Well, would you catch me if I fall?" And the guy looked at me like, "Whoa, no."
No, sir. No.
Not gonna catch you.
Yeah, no. So I don't know. We've had the opportunity both years to find our entertainment really easily. And last year, we got such great feedback after the event about how many food vendors were there. The food was delicious.
Well, it's a wonderful thing to recognize people who don't normally get recognized.
Right. And they do so much. It's like the Golden Apple teachers. They do so much. And nurses obviously do so much. It takes a very special person. And
yesterday my son had LASIK eye surgery, and I was there.
Oh,
both eyes, and I know it's considered a normal procedure, easy, and it was easy and it was quick, but still I was nervous. I'm a dad. Yeah. He was a little bit nervous, but there was the one doctor who did the actual procedure, but there were a lot of ladies around. I don't know if they're considered nurses, but they're. In my mind, they were serving a nurse's role,
right?
And they were just wonderful. They explained things we had questions about. They made him at ease,
sure.
that kind of thing.
It takes a special person. It really, really does.
Yeah.
And so we appreciate what they do, and we thought, what can we do? And this annual event, it's just that. It's a way for us to say, tonight is our celebration of you, and it's on us. So come in and bring your family and friends. And it's at the Livestock Pavilion Auditorium there, and it's going to be Thursday the 21st, like I said, in April, and it starts at 5:30 and will run until 8 o'clock. And there'll be food, and there will be games, and there'll be prizes, and all of our door prizes are at least a $100 value. Some exceed that by a great deal, and entertainment, and it's really fun, and it's a really great time to come out and socialize. These nurses, they work together, and there's a lot of them, but I don't imagine that they get a lot of socializing time. I would think that while they're there, they are, it's like very critical what they're doing, and a lot of focus. And so I'm sure they don't have a lot of time to just kind of, kick back and relax. So this will be that night. So if you want information on the event, if you want to be a sponsor or get involved somehow, you can call us at Ocala Magazine. You can also email me. It's Kelli with an I at ocalamagazine.com. And if I can't answer it, I'll point you in the direction of someone who can. Likewise, our 40 Under 40 nominations end on April 15th. So keep in mind that we are accepting nominations until then, and then we'll have to close that out.
So could you be 40 on April 16th and still qualify?
You could still qualify, yes. As long as you are below 40 come April 15th, then you qualify. Yes. And believe it or not, we've had some pretty close calls before. Yes, we have. So yeah, as long as you're under 40 and you're doing positive things in the community, you can nominate somebody. Again, you can email me, Kelli at ocalamagazine.com, and you can put 40 under 2016 in the subject line because it helps me narrow it down. We get a lot of nominations, and which is a good thing. That means there's a lot of people in this community
it's a very good thing.
That deserve that recognition.
It's hard to narrow it down. It's really hard to say, you didn't quite make it. There was somebody
it's
a little
really
bit,
hard to narrow it down.
Did better than you, whatever.
Yeah. I know, because everyone's story is different. Somebody is growing Ocala, and someone's teaching children how to read, and someone's saving, ducks, and all of those things are super important. And so it does make our job difficult, but we have a kind of a system, a little vetting system that we do to narrow it down. It's not just me. My God, let me put that on record.
Was it really somebody saving ducks?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got one that somebody was saving ducks.
Are the muscadine, whatever you call them, ducks? The Muscovy ducks?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of ducks that they were, but someone felt compelled to stop and save them, and that's become their passion to do so and make sure that they're relocated to safe places, and that's really awesome. So someone
Have you ever been to Italy?
I've never been to Italy, no.
I heard that they serve duck as often as we serve chicken. Like duck is to them as chicken is to us.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, duck's delicious.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one's complaining. I wonder if they order chicken and it costs them like 3 times as much.
I wonder, yeah. I wonder if they say, it's so greasy, that chicken.
I don't know. There's really nothing better than chicken, though. Let's just be honest.
Unless you're a duck fan.
Well, I guess so. But which I'm not. So I love duck, but...
You know what you do if somebody throws their chicken at you? Do you know what you do if somebody throws a chicken at you?
You duck?
You duck.
I was listening to Vanessa Jennings, I think it was last week after my show, where she was talking about the law about throwing a chicken out your window.
Right.
And I don't know why that stuck with me, but I'm going to...
That's a good one.
If I ever have the opportunity, I guess I'll know I can do it and be okay.
You throw it out the window.
And be okay. Yeah. So mark your calendars for the April 21st Celebration of Nursing event. Also, April 15th, if you have any plans to nominate someone for 40 under 40, that's going to be the last day. So please don't email me on the 16th and say, oh, I got busy, I forgot, because we get those emails often, and I do understand that happens. I'm busy too. But the ethics of knowing we had a deadline and then it being unfair to the people who were diligent enough to get it in.
It makes sense, yeah.
It makes sense. And
it costs nothing to enter.
It costs nothing at all to enter except a few moments of your time. And I always hate having to be the bearer of the bad news of, you've missed the deadline and I'm really, really sorry. But we have to be fair. I mean, we have a deadline and we have to be fair, and that's how that works. So, So mark your calendars, make sure you get it in, please. And then be looking for the April issue. It's our bridal and beauty issue. We have a gorgeous photo essay inside that we shot at Adina. Chris Red took the photos, and we talked about being at Adina. And I mean, we spent all day out there. I mean, we were all over the place, and they were very accommodating, and we're gracious for that. And the photo essay is just gorgeous, and we talk about the.
Did I ask you if oh my gosh, Stacy was a model?
You did, yes. You had asked me that.
Where were we when I asked you that?
We were here. We had talked about it the last time. We were talking about.
Really?
Yes, the plans to go out to Adina and take
here.
the pictures. Yes.
I guess I only see you here. I don't see you anywhere else.
Right? Yeah, I think this is the only place. Right, you're right. So yeah, you had asked me that. And no, she was not one of our models. What is interesting is we had a casting call just a few weeks prior, which we do from time to time because we like to scout, local models and potential models. And one of the young ladies that showed up was actually one of the models that will be featured in our April issue. So you never do know when you come to Ocala Magazine, or you respond to something online that we've asked.
You don't ever cross that line. I mean, okay, I know you hate when I go in this direction, but you could be a model. Why don't you cross that line every now and then and be on the other side of the camera?
I don't. I have no interest.
You don't?
I have zero interest. No.
Not even for the future, like you say.
The future, my God, I'm not getting any younger. No.
No, I mean, you say, look at this. That was me. I was a model.
Listen, if Pantene Pro V, the shampoo line, or someone wanted to call me and say, we're going to, cut you this big check because we want your hair in our ad or something.
Oh, you'd be a great hair model.
I'm not going to turn it down.
No, you'd be a great hair model.
But I would be a nervous wreck the whole time, paranoid about every wrinkle and everything. And that's just a lot of stress.
$200,000.
$200,000, my hair is yours, Pantene. It is yours.
So everything you said doesn't matter. Because there's a price.
I would endure all of the stress of it, but I have no passion. I have no passion for it. I actually love to be behind the scenes and to stand behind Chris and say, oh, there's a hair out of place, or her ring is turned.
Are you familiar with the website BuzzFeed?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and BuzzFeed appears to be pretty much all women that run this thing, right?
It appears so.
Okay. They quite often put themselves in the mix of photographs because they consider these are ladies who consider themselves to have average looks. And then when they put themselves in bikinis and lingerie and they're trying to make fun of themselves, it looks like, I always think, no, you ladies look beautiful. And you guys did that with Ocala Magazine with one issue.
Yeah, we had a bunch of local ladies stripped down, for lack of better words. They were in, sports bras and spandex and things that were quite revealing as far as, their body and profiles, and no makeup and their hair undone. And when you look through it, I mean, they're beautiful. They were beautiful women. And that's why Jesse and I decided at that time that we were going to, participate. We felt so inspired by the women who were willing to kind of get undressed for us. So, yeah, it was one of the most fun things I probably have ever done.
But I mean, like a bridal issue, instead of underwear, you could have been a part of that, too.
Well, I appreciate that, Larry, but my modeling days are behind me. Unless Pantene Pro V calls.
20 grand?
My hair is up for grabs. Yes, it is. But we want everybody to look for our April issue. Like us on Facebook. You'll be able to see the digital issue at ocalamagazine.com. And we want everyone to just have a great, fantastic weekend.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thanks. And don't be fooled today, you guys.
There's a boxing match tonight.
Yeah.
Are you going to go?
No. It's deadline day at the magazine,
that's right.
so you never do know
right.
what your evening holds.
All right. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Why don't you love me
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine will mix with some clouds. We'll have a thunder shower in a couple of spots during the afternoon today. Warm with a high of 85 to 90. Partly cloudy and warm with a spotty thunderstorm near the coast during the evening tonight. Low of 67 to 73. Cloudy with a shower thunderstorm tomorrow, a high of 78 to 86. And then we get lower humidity on Sunday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Another solid month of hiring in March. 215,000 jobs added among the sectors growing.
Education and health services up 51,000. Retail up 48,000. Leisure and hospitality up 40,000. Construction up nicely last month, 37,000.
Peter Barnes with the Fox Business Network. Automaker Nissan saying March sales hit its highest monthly total ever. And no school today for nearly 400,000 students in